wife is being honored by the Tapa community.
Yeah.
What does it portend to you?
Well, I'm feel delighted that for you to be honored in a community like this, it shows that the person must be a good character, must have contributed to the community in one way or the other. So, the fact that the KBC among all the women can singularly pick my wife to be the ruler of Tapa, I feel so much happy. I'm very much delighted.
Do you see this as a call to more service, especially in your local government?
Yes, I think it's a call to the service.
Beyond your own community?
Yes, I think it's not about Tapa as a town, I think to the local government in general. And it's an added value to all other chieftaincy titles she has received so far. And I believe with this new title of the is going to make her to serve the community, to serve the community even beyond the Tapa as a town. So which the Ayeni family we have been doing in the past. So I think if you look at the past record of what we have contributed to the town general, I mean to the local government in general, it's something of something to be valued in terms of the growth. If you look at years back of 30 years ago, even 25 years, if you look at the run of local government, you can see a very beautiful house. You see people run away from their town because of the belief that they are going to be killed. But when I came in 2002 to build my house, so I find a way for others to come to their town to be doing a great things in their community. So, and besides that, in Ekiti generally, I think I'm one of the first person to bring a very big industry in terms of hospitality, which facilitated a lot of economic growth in the state. So I think we have done a lot in terms of creating employment and doing some great things in the state. So I think this one is just an added value of making us to do more things.
Okay, sir. Your message to other people, like you are a pace setter and pathfinder in terms of development and economic development in Ekiti State, and even in Lagos State, what's your message to other
economy because of the high cost of raw materials, because of the low purchasing power? So things are getting bad in the country, and it is we the manufacturers in this country that is really the pain, because to buy the raw materials is expensive. To run the factory is expensive, and to even pay the salary is expensive. And the most challenging part of it is that Nigeria is flooded with the fake product now. Anybody is just coming out with a fake product. So the original product and the fake product are going to the same market. And when you get to the market, an average Nigerian wants to buy the cheap product, forgetting that the cheap product is a substandard product. But they don't care because it's very cheap. So it's affecting most of the big manufacturing companies in this country, because when you invest a lot of money in a product and someone at the back of his yard just put some one or two things together, take it to the market and give it at a very low price, and you'll be surprising that is the product an average Nigerian will be patronizing. So it's so bad. You understand that even when you get to the market, most of the products in the market, they are fake, they are substandard, the address is fake, the NAFDAC number is fake, and yet we are buying it because it's very cheap. There is no control in the market. You understand me? So that's the major problem we are facing in Nigeria, is that the market is even saturated. Nigeria market is flooded with substandard and fake products, and that is what we the big manufacturers are facing in the business now. Very, very highly challenging.
So how do you tend to tackle it, sir?
Well, I think it's only the government can rescue us from this problem, because even recently you can see that the cost of diesel has increased from 300 naira to 650. That is even very challenging. and there is no way you can run a factory without diesel. You understand? So I think it's only the government. And the funniest thing is that when you incur high cost of production and you produced and you want to put some little money on top of the product, Nigeria will say you cannot increase the price because they cannot afford to buy it. So the problem is that even when you buy your raw materials at a very high cost and you want to produce and put some little money on top to augment the cost of your production, Nigeria will fly up that now the product is too expensive, so they won't buy it. So the people that produce substandard fake products, they were able to make high because they can sell the product at any giveaway price. So it is only the government that can do this. If the government is serious about the manufacturing sector in Nigeria, they know what they can do to flush all these things. If by today in Nigeria the government are ready to flush out at least 70 to 80% of fake products in the market, then the manufacturers or the big players in the industry, then we can be happy that we can even break even. But today, no manufacturer, no big players in the industry in Nigeria today is happy with what is currently happening in this country now, because things are very, very bad. So the government of today need to seriously look at it, because the only sector of business in Nigeria that can make Nigeria to be economically grow is the manufacturing sector. Yes, what is China today is manufacturing. Everybody is talking of China, everybody is going to China. What makes China to be China today is because Nigeria is a manufacturing, it manufactures anything you can think of. Manufacturing sector in China is what is giving China a lot of money, because they are not consumers, they are producers. It is when we Nigerian or the Nigerian government are really to focus on our own indigenous products, locally produced, by doing a lot of exportation out of the country, then we can break even. We need to focus on our manufacturing sector. And today, our manufacturing sector has declined to 30%. So many companies have closed down since the increase in the price of diesel. So many companies have shut down their factory. So many companies, they have reduced their staff strength because of the cost of diesel. Because there's no way they can break even. Even the cost of the raw material, because of the exchange rate. So things are happening in the country. Why? Because 70% of the people in the market today are fakers. So they have taken the market from the big players in the industry. So it's very hard for you to break even. In a situation where the cost of your product is 500 naira and you take it to the market and it's okay, I want to sell it for 600 naira. The market people will tell you, say, we cannot buy for even 400 naira. If you cannot sell it for 300, look at this product, we just buy it for 200 naira. And whereas it's fake. You understand? So that is the problem we are facing. The government need to work on the fakers, on people who are producing substandard products. Nigeria need to work on our exchange rate. The government need to work on the rate, what is surviving the industry, what is surviving the manufacturing plant. The Nigerian government need to work on it, because Nigeria can never grow if our manufacturing sector is not growing. If the Nigerian manufacturing sector is growing, then the economic of Nigeria will automatically skyrocket. If by today 70% of what we consume in Nigeria is being locally produced in Nigeria, then then our economy is growing. You understand? But as of today, virtually everything that we consume is imported. Everything you buy. So government need to work on so many things, especially our manufacturing, because the manufacturing sector in Nigeria is collapsing, is dying. China. If you look at the populace of China today, 80 to 90% of Chinese consume product that is locally produced in China. Now tell me where automatically the country will grow.
That's it.
The goods that been produced in China, in USA, is made in China. If you go to UK today, most of the goods in UK is made in China. Until Nigeria get to that level that you can go to China and see goods made in Nigeria. Until you go to USA, you can see goods made in Nigeria. Until you go to Indonesia, you see a product that is made in Nigeria, then Nigeria we are serious. Until then, if you cannot do that, then we are not out of the business.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.